Day 5 of our father-son Patagonia ride started early with a gorgeous morning view of the Torres Del Paine mountain range, and I got lucky taking some photos of a beautiful Cara falcon just as it was about to take off. We had a long day ahead of ourselves with nearly 300 miles north to El Chalten, including a long stretch on the famous Ruta 40, which runs nearly the entire length of Chile all the way up to the Bolivian border. Once we're out of Torres del Paine, we cross back into Argentina and we'll have to fight the famously strong Patagonian winds as we wind our way north. Left our campsite, just cruising along the lake here. This place, there's no other word for it than magical. Really, Torres del Paine has been everything that we've thought and more. It's absolutely incredible. I'm really bummed this morning that we're not able to spend more time here. I guess we'll have to come back. It's a scenic gas stop.
Certainly is.
He didn't like that, whatever.
Yeah.
Are those the llamas?
I don't know. Could be. But, I don't know, I doubt it. I think it's a bird. No? It's him. Scared of something. One llama right down on the curve, right?
Yeah, and there's another one up there.
Yeah, that's the first one I saw. I didn't even notice the other one.
As we rode west away from Torres del Paine, the clear skies afforded us views of the famous Three Spires for well over an hour. Our next stop was the Argentine border. Power is out here at the border between Argentina and Chile, trying to get up north. It's supposed to open at 1 o'clock in an hour and a half. Here's hoping. It's in the middle of nowhere. There we go. With the power restored, we were finally in Argentina and desperately needed gas. Our only option for over 100 miles was a well-traveled station covered in stickers from the hundreds of adventures before us. Ahead of us is a long stretch of Ruta 40 as we skirt across the plains alongside the Andes heading north towards El Chalten. Neither of us realized that this initial section of Ruta 40 is not paved, and this is by far the worst gravel that we've been on. I'm off the road because this seemed like it might be better. I don't know that it's much better. But this has been the hardest ride so far, and dodging potholes and rocks, and just trying to keep your eyes ahead of your tires so you don't hit anything. So hopefully this doesn't go on for too much longer. I think it's 45 miles, and then I think back onto pavement, or at least some better paved road. This is a bit exhausting. Now that we're up over this overlook and are heading kind of down into the valley, the wind up here is just crazy, and my bike almost fell over just on its stand. I parked it into the wind, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to not do that anymore. But fighting the wind is worth this view. This is unreal. Our next stop is somewhere down in this incredible valley. It's the Hotel La Leona or something like that. It's actually a place that Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid hid out in when they were on the run in Argentina, so that should be pretty cool. Hotel La Leona was built in 1984, and in 1905 it played host to famous American outlaws Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid as they fled towards Chile after robbing a bank in Rio Gallegos. It's a fun bit of history and a great place to rest and meet other travelers. We just turned on to 23 and heading back towards El Chalten in the Andes, which you can see. We're running along this lake, and I don't remember the name of the lake, but it's absolutely spectacular. You can actually just barely see in the distance there's a glacier that pours into the lake. So I'm sure it's freezing. And then eventually here, hopefully, we'll see the Fitzroy Peak, which is just below El Chalten. Hopefully it's not enveloped in clouds, but we'll see. We're getting close. Hey friends, not a bad greeting heading into Glacier National Park. Awesome. Well, I'm pretty sure that that's the Fitzroy up there in the clouds, but the cloud bank is kind of partly cloudy and nice. It's been out here. The cloud bank seems to be clinging to the mountains, so you can't really see it. Maybe it'll clear up when we get a little bit closer. But either way, El Chalten is just a little town sitting nestled at the bottom of it, so it's going to be a cool place either way. Here we are, rolling into El Chalten, and it's beautiful. A little bit of a bummer that the Fitzroy, it's basically dead ahead of us, but you can't really tell because the top of it's in the clouds. But hopefully it'll clear up either later today or tomorrow, maybe as we roll out. But heading into El Chalten here for the night should be nice.